Hi, my name is Richard Purnell. I'm not a professional carp angler, more of a carp enthusiast, a family man who's truly passionate about carp fishing. In this vlog, I take on Barston Lake, which is located in Solihull and is famous for its big hits of carp, hosting the BCAC, the British Carp Cup and loads of other big matches. It's an all-round top venue and it definitely didn't disappoint. It was a proper adventure. And of course, I'll try and explain all of the rules and everything you need to know about carp fishing at Barston. This is Alex, UK Angling team member, a good friend of mine, and he came along on this little adventure. On the sat nav it says 1 hour and 13 minutes. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready. You ready for some carp?
I'm ready for some carp, mate.
Let's go.
Let's hit the road.
So we're nearly at the lake now. We know there's a match on at the moment, so we're getting there nice and early so we can have a look around the lake, not have to carry all the kit with us at the same time, and decide where we're going to fish from.
Okay, so we have arrived. You have to go into the Golf Pro shop to get your ticket, so that's where we're heading now. When I came here before, there was actually a couple of koi in the fountain. To be fair, it doesn't look like there are any koi left in the fountain, but we're definitely gonna have a proper look. Let's go get our ticket. And exactly how I remembered, check out these for a couple of koi. Hold on, what did we just say?
Milton Keynes is a hub for partying. The sanctuaries went off.
Back in the day, Milton Keynes was the place to be, and right now...
Fucking hell. Yeah, good time.
Yeah, good times. A few good memories from there. Wait, don't worry, don't worry. We will blur out your face. But yeah, wait, mate, it was absolutely brilliant with you, mate. Staff at Barston are absolutely brilliant, mate.
Oh, thank you. Kudos to me.
Yeah, right, nice one, mate. Safe. Day tickets are £10.50. A 24-hour ticket is £22, and for a third rod, it's an extra £2. But to do a night, you do need to join the night membership, which costs £25 and it lasts for 12 months. You can drive to your swim on one side of the lake, and if you can't park directly behind your swim, then parking's not that far away. They also have two other smaller lakes on site, the Beginner's Lake, which has 10 pegs, and Daisy's, which has 18. Okay, so we have brought our tickets. We are just going for a little bit of a walk around, just to have a little look at the lake, because obviously I've only ever fished it like twice, and that was many years ago. Like we said, there is a match going on today, and just walking around the lake, we've seen loads of people into carp. It's looking good for a bite, mate. What do you think?
I'm thinking we're going to be bagging them all night long.
Mate, I hope so. I hope so. But what we're going to do, we're just going to carry on with the walk around the lake and just get a feel for the lake in general. So we're walking around the lake. We're at the furthest part away from the golf course and the clubhouse, and I've just come across this. I have to show you because it did make me laugh. Danger of death. Please watch your casting. And then, as you can tell, everybody has. Absolutely mental. The match is over and we're finally down on the peg we're going to be fishing, and we've only gone and landed the hottest peg on the whole lake. It's the famous 124. I'm absolutely ecstatic about this one. We'll have our rods out in probably about 5-10 minutes. I'm really excited. Let's just finish setting up, get our rods out, and hopefully nick a quick bite. I will try and explain why peg 124 is the hottest peg on the lake to fish during a match or just after a match at Barston. I'll start right at the beginning. There's no fishing from this point to that point, and that's because the golfers teeing off from here over to here. Now, if you can imagine, during a match at Barston, there's 60 anglers with 60 bivvies, with 120 fishing rods, and with all of that angling pressure, it pushes the majority of the fish over to the no fishing area, which is reachable from peg 124. So we was over the moon to have landed this peg for the session. Thing I think I've heard, right? So to break it down, we are at a golf course and
there's a hole over there.
And there's what? There's a hole over there. Yeah, so what does that mean?
White boilies won't work. They look like golf balls. White
boilies won't work. They look like golf balls. I actually happen to have one 18mm coconut cream bright white out there, and I have one 18mm Scopex squid out there. So if we're going off his logic, I'll probably need to change my bait, but I'll leave it for half hour. I'll leave it half hour, see how I get on, mate. Yeah. But that was good. Yeah, so first one of the trip, and you know what they always say, the hardest one is always the first one. First one is officially
in the net.
In the net, come on. Okay, so here we go, we're on to the first one of the session. I caught it on an 18mm bottom bait Scopex squid.
This is a banging little mirror. Proper happy with this one. We've got the rods back out. Yeah, really happy to get off the mark.
There we go. Right, let's get this up a bit.
Here we go then, we're on to carp number 2 of the session. Ooh,
That's a proper lively one.
I can feel it.
I can see it. Is it George?
Nah, I don't think it's George.
Yeah.
I was saving that one for later. Got to save the best till last. And if you have never fished Barston before, when we was actually looking into the lake, there's a fish that's 37 pounds. His name's George. He's a mirror and he lives in it and he is big. I don't think I've got George on now.
You'll know if you would.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's just try and get him in now.
Let's see, can we spot him out
Slow
there?
and steady is the way forward. I'm going to tell you straight away, that is an absolute banger of a mirror. Let's have a first little look for the camera. Okay, yet again, she's not massive, but whoa. Alright, let's get her out and have a closer look. Here we go, we're on to carp number 2 of the session, and this carp's actually pretty incredible. Alex actually called it as it was coming in. I could see it was a mirror. He said, that's a fully. And check out this for an incredible fully scaled mirror. But yeah, proper happy with this one. We're going to pile a load more bait out there in preparations for the carp turning up tonight in their big numbers. Well, hopefully. But yeah, a couple of photos. I'm going to slip this one back. But yeah, one last look.
Doesn't want to leave, mate.
It's going the wrong way. Come on, mate, I thought he was in a rush.
Back into the abyss. So Mr. Purnell over here was putting down his rod that he just got the carp on, and he's literally put it down, couldn't even get the back lid on properly, and it's just gone screaming off again.
We was actually wondering...
You can see his PVA foam just out there.
We was actually wondering whether that was me or the back lid, but no, it was a carp screaming off.
Oh, just in time for the rain.
Yes, mate, just in time.
What's that, 3-0 to you?
Well, we're not keeping count, mate. We're definitely not keeping count, mate.
No.
Okay, so here we go. I'm on to carp number 4 of the session. We haven't been weighing them, but I do think that this is the biggest one I've landed so far. If they do get bigger, we are going to start weighing them. especially if Alex lands one, because of his PB is actually a 12-pound, is it a mirror?
Mirror carp.
Yeah, a 12-pound mirror carp, which is pretty impressive, because he landed it from the canal. But if he is lucky enough to break his PB today, we will
Throw me in.
Yeah, no, not throw you in, but a little bucket of water. You know, that's how it works. But yeah, for the moment, we're having a brilliant session down at Barston. Let's hope there's more to come.
I've caught the first common.
First common of the session. The commons just haven't been that common. And then I've got a mirror in this net here. It's only a little one.
Same one's bigger.
But yeah, Barston, absolutely brilliant start to the session. Sorry, it's not even the start now, is it? How long have we been here? 3 hours?
So we've had the rods out for 3 hours. It's
About
9 o'clock now, roughly.
Yeah.
Still nice and light out.
9 o'clock, I think I've landed 5. He's on number 1. Carp are definitely getting the head down on the feed. Let's get these carp out and have a look. So we're on to carp number 6, is this for me?
6 for you.
Carp number 6, and if we land another carp or another rod goes off, we only brought 3 nets with us. We wasn't expecting it to be this mental. Come on, mate. Yes. There we go. And there we have it. 3 carp in the net, all ready to show you. Okay, so we've just had a crazy 10 minutes. We've just netted 3 carp, 2 mirrors and a common. Alex just landed his first fish of the session. It was actually a common. So we'll just show you them in the order they came. So I actually landed the bigger mirror to start with. They're not actually that big, but bigger of the 2 of my mirrors. So there you go. And then you landed the common. It was all a bit of mayhem.
Common. We're saying under 12 pounds so I don't get soaked with a bucket of water. If we catch one bigger, I'll happily take it.
Right, and then we moved on to this one, smaller of the trio. But yeah, proper fun down at Barston. The sun's just setting. We can see that the carp are in front of us, and just by this short little stint of landing them, we're hoping to land a couple more today. So, yeah, let's get back to it.
Get the rods back in the water.
Get the rods back in the water, pile in the bait, and let's have it.
Whoa. I think that's a swan.
Bite alarm, but we've got one suspicious character over there.
Let's get these out.
Go on, ladies, you can go back. They like us too much.
Hopefully the bigger ones like us more.
Right, is that all 3 of them out? How are you feeling, mate?
I'm buzzing, mate.
Yeah?
First carp of the session. More to come, fingers crossed. But it's quite bright.
Is in. It's got dark really quickly.
It's a mirror.
It's a mirror. Oh, and it pretty much swam into the net. Go on, mate. Number 2.
I'm catching up, Rich.
That's it, mate.
Oh, number 2.
Okay, so a little bit of a break in between the catching fish and I'm going for the hobnobs. What are you going for?
I'm making a knick-knack sandwich.
A knick-knack sandwich or a knick-knack roll.
Yeah, cheesy roll from Asda.
Sure you don't want to crush a little hobnobs in there, bro?
Anything works, doesn't it?
Anything works. Right.
Oh. One in, all in.
Yeah, that's it, man.
You can't knock them till you try them.
Carpy.
Angler's review. What do you think of it? Yes. Right. So, here we go. Back in on one. So this is your 8th one now?
I can't even remember, mate.
I'm only on 3.
Can't really remember. It's only small, but they've all been proper scrappy.
Oh,
I wasn't
yeah.
even looking, it's right in the net. Oh no, it's out again.
Nice mirror. Is that a fully scale?
Okay, so it's been going a little bit mental. Me and Alex have actually been talking. We don't think we're going to show all of the fish that we catch just because of it's going so crazy, and we haven't got that much battery on the camera. So here is the first one of the brace I've got to show you. It's a banging little fully scaled. I will quickly show you the other side as well because I really like this one. Proper character on this side. Yeah, that was the first one I landed. This one's a little bit bigger. Get my hands on it. She was kicking off properly a minute ago, but she's calmed down a bit. There we go. Proper made up. Proper session down on Barston. Let's get some more bait in the water and hopefully land some more.
Cool. This one feels bigger than the others, but I'm gonna get soaked.
So how are you feeling?
I'm buzzing, mate.
Boom. Put your thumb in the air, bro.
That's how it's done.
Okay, so I said I wasn't going to do any more recording, but we have a bit of a claim. It's a bit of an iffy one. So your PB is what?
12.
£12. Hold it up a bit higher, please. Hold it up. Let me just check that out, mate. It's so hard to see with this light. Yeah, that's a bucket of water, mate. That is £13. Lift it up, sorry, one more time. The camera is so fucking bright. Mate, that's £13, mate.
That's a new PV.
That's a PV.
Right, let's get the bucket ready.
So, We came in the hopes of him catching the PB. So if this session carries on the way it is, he might end up with like 2 buckets of water over his head.
3 hopefully.
3 hopefully. So yeah, we're just going to sort the fish out for a couple of photos, and I got you.
I've just caught my new PB at £13, and it's a lovely, fully scaled mirror. It gave me a fight of my life. I'll show you the other side quickly. On the way up here, me and Rich discussed if I do catch a PB, what we'll do is chuck a bucket of water over me. And what have I gone and done? I've caught myself a new PB.
So what we're gonna do?
I'm gonna get drenched.
All right, let's do it then.
Fuck, that's cold.
Oh my God! Congratulations, mate, on your new PB. Big up. There's still plenty of time left.
Hopefully, second bucket of water. Tell you what, that fish is nice and soaked again. It's got rice in my butt crack, mate.
Let's get a couple of photos, get it back, and get the rods back out, mate.
Definitely. First thing in the morning, and we've already had beeps on the alarm.
Joe, I'm just going to take this one. Oh yes, we are in. All right, and I guess this is going to be the perfect opportunity to actually just fill you in on everything that's happened since the last fish, because it did get a little bit mental last night, and I'll be totally honest. I know I pretend to be a true carp angler, but I had enough last night and I pulled the rods in. It was going absolutely mental. We've probably got about an hour or so left on the lake. I was hoping to get another bite. We've just done the coffees. I was just about to do a morning speech and explain everything. But flick the rods out 5 minutes later and we're back in.
What are we thinking? Coming on mirror?
Oh, we're thinking we are going underneath.
There you go.
A mirror.
Yeah?
Commons just have not been that common. As you can see, this one is full of energy, raring to go back. Oh no, she's caught a little bit. Now she's turned around in the sling. Alright, she wants to go this way. Okay, mate. That's fine.
Just doesn't want to leave, does it?
The other way.
There we
you
go.
Mate.
Just gone back in the water.
Let me do something. Oh, did you get that?
Yeah, just.
Well, after a bit of a scrappy battle, kiting left, kiting right, she's in the net, and to be honest, that bite came pretty quickly as well. I guess if you can get on the fish, you can have it off any time of day.
Whereabouts were you?
I was literally just off of these reeds just here. I've got that rod there, really, really close up, just to the corner point, and then this one was probably a rod length just off of that one. So yeah, if any luck, might get another take in a minute on that rod. So this one's got a bit of a sore on its mouth, so I'm going to use a carp care kit just to give it a little bit of treatment. It's got a little bit of a sore. What it kind of looks like is a bit of an old scab that has just sort of peeled off and just come clean. Getting really close to that one. Once you've dabbed it on, you just literally drip a tiny bit of water on there. What that does, that will seal it over and that should heal up nicely. I'll quickly show it, just because I've done the carp care kit on it, I don't want to be doing too much, but look at them lovely scales on this one. It must have came 5 minutes after casting the rod in. Proper happy. Yeah, let's slip this one back. And is there still time for another bite? Surely there is. The rod's only been out there 5 minutes, so fingers crossed.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear. Like an outlaw on the run, dangerous but it's so
Okay, so Alex is on to his first fish of this morning. And what did you just say?
That might be number 2 going off in a second, or I think this one's just run through it. Oh, I said I ain't taking a second bucket, but this might happen. And that was the one that was right tight to the reeds.
Okay, let's play a game. Bucket or no bucket?
I'm guessing bucket.
I'm hoping bucket. This is why we came to
Right.
Barston, for the big nets of carp.
One after the other, both tight to the reeds. Only a rod length out at most. This one's definitely a lot smaller than that one. I'm gonna use my psychic powers here. It's a mirror.
It's a mirror, yeah?
It's a mirror. And here's a mirror. It's a nice little one. It might be a linear on one side. Got a nice set of scales. It is.
And she's in the net, mate.
One common, one mirror. That's what we want.
That is what we wanted.
And this is what happens when you go fishing with Purnell Productions. Remember, I have the biggest common though.
Well, your common is...
That's that one in.
Oh, come on!
That's on camera. Nice one showing out far. Oh my god,
I hope this camera's picking top, mate. Mate, I might be able to net yours. Yeah?
Oh, you're coming.
I want to do that, buddy. Get me up on the net. Can you bring it forward this way? Ready? Ready? Yeah. Oh my god, mate.
let's get these photos done.
Yeah, let's get this done.
Purnell Productions.
Purnell Productions.
Right, just a straight up. I'm not sure how much the camera actually picked up then,
But
what we just managed to do was get both carp into the net one after the other. Absolutely buzzing. Let's we're gonna try and do this in order because of I'm pretty sure somewhere along the line you are getting a bucket again, mate.
with this linear in there, yeah, definitely.
So
that's bigger than the comment that's in there.
yes, mate.
I'm gonna
Purnell
get drenched
Productions.
12, 13, 14, 15. I'd call that 15 bang on.
15 bang on, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a bucket.
That is a bucket, mate.
He's loving this.
That is a bucket, you are correct.
This little mirror decided to take off as well, just as we turned the cameras off. And my God, this one was scrappy.
And why have we done it this way round?
Because
of you have broke your PB for the second time in this session. Let's have a look. 15 pound full of muscle.
There we go. This one is proper weighty.
Proper weighty, new PB. How do you feel?
I'm buzzing.
That's absolutely brilliant. What methods did you use to catch it, mate?
So we used the CDL lead system.
DCL.
Sorry.
Right, concept leads.
There we go. So, and we also used it with a OP1 pop-up from UK Angling. I've got a couple of those. I'll show you the rigs and baits in a minute. Give this one a nice little kiss. Oh.
Congratulations, mate.
Cheers, mate.
PB number 2. And we actually have another carp in the net that you have landed.
It might be a little bit bigger than this one.
Which might be a little bit bigger than this one.
So,
fingers crossed it is.
fingers crossed it isn't for me.
And well done on your new PB, mate.
Cheers,
Absolutely
mate.
smashed it this session. Well done,
Right.
mate.
Gotta let you say, 'cause I back it up. So appreciate I could pick it up. Living on the way, don't you know I'm up? So up, so up. If you wanna wake up, there's places I could take you. Lost in the dream of what comes after the afterlife. Body, let the bass.
Right, we put that over there. It has been zeroed. Was it £15 to beat for a bucket of water and a new PB, mate? Lift it right up. Let's have a look. Clear as day. Clear as day. That is, it's £14, bro.
Is it?
No, it's £16 and a bucket of water, mate. It's a new PB and a bucket of water.
Right, that's number 3 of this session.
Whoa, oh! So here we go, after that little mental 5 minutes of a double hookup. This is my first comment of the session. Might as well show you one as well, mate. I didn't actually weigh this one.
It's only because I beat him.
It's only because I beat him, but that's all right because of I'm happy that you landed a new PB, mate.
I'm glad.
Absolutely buzzing. So yeah, I'll let you talk to the camera for a minute, 'cause that's
Yeah.
a banging linear, mate. Well done.
So this one was the second rod that went off.
Yeah, second
Yeah.
rod.
This was off of the edge of the reeds again, but this one just whacked that bite alarm and it just went screaming off. Nothing was stopping that one. We tightened up the clutch and it just kept going and going and going. But because it's a new PB,
Wow, mate, that's what we wanted to see. Get
There
in
we
that
go.
net, mate.
Maybe it's
Behind the
Maybelline.
scenes. Go on, mate. That's why we came to Barston for.
that's the 3rd bucket of this session.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want now. This ain't what you want. Who alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bonnet. Don't try studying me, you cannot manage. Told you this ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Second comment of the session. She's proper lively, beating me up a little bit, so I'm gonna be as quick as I can. Right. Every time I try to lift her, she kicks. So bear with me. Right, we are ready. There you go. Proper brute. There we go.
Cause we be on a tough love. Oh, we feeling so high. Don't be afraid of falling, cause you know we gon' fly. Cause we be on a tough love. Oh, we feeling so high. Don't be afraid of falling, cause you know we gon' fly.
We've caught this at the same time.
By complete accident. Yeah, it's a baby mirror, mate.
Ha!
Look at that.
It's a baby leather.
Wow.
Caught a leather carp, mate. New PB. Hey! Right.
Yeah, chuck that one back, mate. Okay, so we're coming to the end of the session. We've got about half hour left. We're going to just pack away slowly. We've pulled in all the rods. But what an incredible session. I think it was like my third ever time down here.
It's my first time down here.
And you actually smashed your PB, what, 3 times?
Back to back, yeah.
Back to back 3 times. What an incredible session. What an incredible lake.
Definitely.
Have you got any last words to add?
I'll definitely come back here again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you was to rate the lake out of 10?
Give it a good 9.
Good solid 9?
Good solid 9, yeah.
That's absolutely fantastic. What was your general experience?
It was amazing. Staff are helpful, no issues around the lake. We had it to ourselves, which was a bonus.
In fact, that is actually a really rare thing. Because there was a match here and we arrived straight after, we literally got the lake to ourselves. Like, at the moment, I can see, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 anglers around the lake. So, yeah, we did get pretty lucky yesterday.
Definitely.
But, yeah, generally, the session has come to an end now and we're going to pack away slowly. We've got about half hour left, but we're putting in the rods now, so we're just going to end the video right here. So, if you have enjoyed it, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, that's the most important thing. If you're on Facebook, don't forget to look me up. I'm very active on Facebook. My page is Purnell Productions Fishing Adventures. Until my next adventure, tight lines.
Purnell Productions.
Purnell Productions.
This is Purnell Productions in your town, motherfucker.